everybody!
Hello, we are back.
We are back. We're sorry that we started a little late, but we had some issues on the way.
Yeah, and we hope that everybody not angry at us.
Exactly.
And today we will talk about season 1, episode 4.
Exactly. Applebuck season.
Yeah, exactly. When Applebuck have competition with his brother, that he gonna go through the town with India. I don't know, Churchill or what he called the girl, very old time, and he hurt himself.
Yeah.
And it's back in season, so Applebuck say that she can buck all the apple on her own.
Yeah, she can buck them on her own. But Big Macintosh say that it's too many apples from just the one small pony. Exactly.
Not exact that word, but very close to it.
Yeah.
And of course, Applebuck is devil and says, of course, that she can do it. And we will follow her on the journey through the whole thing, if she made it or not. Because we are a little bit late today, so we a little bit after with planning.
Yes.
I'm tardy!
No!
No, that's not good!
That's not good at all.
No.
Nope.
So yeah, because of that, we are tardy. We will see. We will talk about it, but we will. I think we're gonna see the episode the same time we drive this podcast.
Yes. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Perhaps?
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, thanks.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. So, we hope that this live transmission won't bug out while we do this.
If they do that, we not earn the episode because everything really go to MLB.
Exactly.
Hasbro, to Hasbro. So, because of that. So we have that set.
Yes.
So we not can be doomed.
Exactly. I'm doomed. No. But we will play the episode while we have this podcast now.
Yeah.
So, just gonna check the volume. It's good. And here we go. A little bit live commentary here on Applebuck season. Season 1, episode 4.
Yeah, Applebuck season.
Loading. All right.
And
advertisement.
Of course, reclam.
Advertisement.
Yeah.
Skip. Oh, yes, please. Don't mind if I do.
And there we start the episode.
I got my work cut out for me.
I think it's a little too loud. So I think they go out on the microphones.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah.
Then
Go
we
over to the other side.
do
You can
that.
see if they go out in the microphone.
This. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good volume.
Yeah.
So it started off with Big Macintosh and Applejack talking to each other, arguing over if she's able to buck all the apples on her own or not.
Yeah. And now Applejack had her head against a Big Macintosh head and say that he can do it.
Yes. And the reason why they are arguing is because Big Macintosh is injured.
Yeah.
So she's determined she can do it all by herself this season.
Yeah.
And then she gulps and realizes how many apples it actually is.
Yeah. And possibly you can hear the intro song.
I turned down the volume, so I don't think they can.
No, not
Is-
now.
If they can hear it, then we are in some trouble.
Yeah. We are
So-
in big trouble.
Big trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are doomed.
We're doomed. Sakura.
You
Sakura.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the episode will start. And we see
Dum-ba-dum,
Applebuck
dum-dum.
going in the apple acres.
Yeah.
And gonna start to bucking apple. Now apple fall in the head and she ow.
He's an earthquake of some kind.
Yeah.
And then Rainbow Dash appears. Wild Rainbow Dash appears.
And she look up and see a cloud of dust.
It's stampede! Freaking
And
cows
also-
running everywhere.
Yeah.
A.B. Kenny Rogers, you little you.
What the fuck is that?
Stampede!
Hey,
Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie being Pinkie Pie. Hey, his voice sounds funny.
What are you doing? Run!
Hey, my voice sounds
Yeah.
funny.
Was
Oh,
it, of course, reality.
oh my god.
And now Applejack coming back and run after the cows and her dog Fiona. Yeah. Pinkie Pie having some popcorn and dinging that with that. Yeah.
And she's
You gonna help me or?
herding up the cows with the help of Winona,
Winona.
who is her, which is her dog.
Yeah.
It's a little herding dog. It's a cute hot dog.
I like Applejack.
Yeah, she's did a lasso on the lead cow.
Yeah.
He's the leader of them all. Leader of the pack.
No.
No.
Leader of the horde. Beard.
The horde.
I don't know.
There's the alliance and the horde. We're not talking World of Warcraft here, are we?
No.
No.
No. Now they're talking to Applejack. Why do you run? Of course, one of the cows had an icky, sticky.
It was a snake.
Yeah, it was a snake.
It gave all the asses a whistle, don't you know?
Yeah.
I love the Irish accent there.
Yeah.
Just gave us all the wheels, don't you know?
Yeah, and should we maybe hold us to the program?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, but there was not that they say.
Yes. Oh my god. Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie. She's
Yeah.
always gonna be Pinkie Pie.
Yeah. And
They're talking to the mayor. And
of course Pinkie Pie is the Pinkie Pie, and
Yeah.
if you are Pinkie Pie you must have a big party.
they decided to get a party because Applejack saved the town from the stampede.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Exactly.
And they're gonna celebrate her as the hero for saving the town. Oh yes, good that you opened the window. I forgot about that. Again.
Always.
Again.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
Can
bad.
everybody hear me from here?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Seems awfully dangerous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And now Twilight tried to have a
Speech.
speech, to everybody, but she's going to be erupt of Rainbow Dash
Rainbow
just now. And after that, I think it is and Pinkie Pie come now and erupt her. And after that, I think it is Fluttershy. And Pinkie Pie talking about that he can help her with cupcakes.
Yes.
And Rainbow Dash, awesome trick. And now Fluttershy come and say
Let's
that
interrupt it again.
Rainbow Dash, Applejack will help her to count the rabbits.
Exactly.
Eller bunny, I mean.
Help
Not
the-
rabbit. It'll be bunnies.
Help to count the
Bunny.
small
Children.
little
Children.
bunnies.
Yeah, the
Teeny tiny bunnies.
bunny. Teeny tiny glass of water. No, I'm just joking.
Teeny tiny.
And
glass
now
of
the
water.
Mary comes and
Yeah.
drop her.
And Twilight just fuck this shit.
No,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Throws all the notes up in the air.
That she's,
And the mayor declares that they have a prize for Applejack.
yeah. And now we scream on Applejack. Applejack is not there.
She's not there, oh my god.
And Bikes, of course, scream out everything he can to shout out to Applejack, but when everybody else is quiet, awkward, he said. And now Applejack coming from the crowd and is very tired.
Yes. If you excuse me, I'm just gonna check a small thing here.
Yeah, can you please get some water?
Tea time.
Glass of water, please. Yeah.
Sure.
And Applejack go look on the trophy and see herself in the reflection in the trophy. And because she's very tired, she both front and back and say woo woo. And he's very tired. Very tired. Yes, I am tired too. I don't know why, because I am not cola just now. Because there's back in my car. What?
I have no idea.
I just don't know if I'm wrong. And another way, now all her friends dictate how she looks like. And of course Pinkie Pie say she looks fine. Because Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie. I think you should help me because they podcast.
Yes, I'm done now. Just gonna check this. So I
Yeah.
have to do this tonight.
Yeah, maybe you can do that later.
Nope.
Why not?
I gotta do this now.
Why?
Because I just gotta find this out. Now she's bucking some apples and she seems really tired.
And jag talked to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Twilight is getting angry. Because she's not answering.
Not angry.
No?
Not angry.
And what is she?
She's not angry just now. She's
No.
irritated.
Yeah, irritated. Sorry. My bad.
You don't know what's wrong.
Exactly.
She's a little bit irritated about Applejack because Applejack has worked so hard and is very tired. And Twilight is a little worried about Applejack's health.
But she's stubborn to make
To
this.
accept the help Twilight
Exactly.
will give her.
Exactly. She's too stubborn for her own good.
Yeah, for her own good. And of course, this here episode, the Applebuck season, is a lesson that Applejack will learn,
Yes,
not Twilight.
exactly. It's sometimes
Her
you
friends,
gotta accept. You gotta
up.
put.
Don't say that now.
Okay. We said it for later.
Yeah,
She doesn't want help.
no, exactly. She think that she can do all the apple core on her own.
Yeah. But from another point of view, it's kind of
Large,
what's it called?
big.
Uh,
Now we see that Applejack is here to help. Oh, there come the reclam.
advertisement again.
Yeah, advertisement.
Again.
Skip. And now we start to
Rainbow Dash.
And they will do the awesome trick that Rainbow Dash will do. To have done, she have done a catapult to throw her in the sky, and Applejack threw her on her own on the other platform, so they can swing up Rainbow Dash. I mean,
Yeah,
in the sky faster than she will take herself in the sky.
exactly. Kind of a I don't know
Launch. I don't know.
the meaning in English of it,
No.
but kind of a wayboard.
And Applejack jump and miss it.
Yeah,
Falling pladask on her face.
flat on the ground
And tried
several
very many
times.
times, yeah. 4 or 5 times, maybe.
Yeah. Possibly.
Now she reach up.
She looked like Derpy there. For a
Yeah.
second.
Now she reach up and put. But Rainbow Dash is not amused.
No.
No, not. And she drop her. Ooh.
He
And
gets
Rainbow Dash,
dizzy.
A little bit dizzy, yeah. And now Applebuck have seen what the platform is. And but Rainbow Dash is not ready. Whoa, there fly her away.
Yeah.
And that is very, very. If you look now, if we stop there, you see that she land on Twilight's balcony.
Yeah.
But if you go back and see that she lands away, you see where. If you see the mountain,
Yeah.
how can he just land on Twilight's balcony?
I don't know. It's a cartoon.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
if
really
you
strange.
see, you see the castle, you see the town, you see what the highest house is in the town, on the mountain, the little bit mountain,
Yeah.
and you see what she flew about. She's very high, you see.
Yeah.
How can he exactly land on the balcony on Twilight?
Maybe
Because-
some kind of boomerang effect. That was.
Because Twilight's library is the middle of the town. Nearly. Not exactly, but nearly.
Okay.
I don't know. I just say that it's a cartoon, yeah. No. The animation. I just was thinking about that. But we're not gonna think about too much of it. And we go back now to this Syria. Yeah. Can
Yes.
you start it?
Yes.
And please. And Jack say you're welcome.
Yeah.
And now we go back there. Rainbow Dash land on Twilight's balcony.
Yes.
And Twilight, if she needs some help. Then Rainbow Dash, I know one pony doesn't need some help. And she said, Applejack, of course.
Yep.
Your turn.
And then Twilight pays another visit to Applejack.
And going back that Applejack has just smacked her head in the green
Branch.
brush. I mean, it's hard.
It's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard.
They're talking again. And Applejack seems to misunderstand some of the words that Twilight says. Quite funny, actually. Like, we need to talk. Do bees squawk?
You want to go to the moon?
I need to talk to you. You need to go to the zoo. Who's stopping you?
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
But another way. Now she's gonna catch up what Twilight said.
Yeah.
And for first she said you need a helmet. Well, you need a helmet. And yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn. Say that.
She hit the head in a branch again and stumbled away, saying she needed to go to help Pinkie Pie. We're
Yeah.
gonna see how that turns out.
And now we see fruitcake and hair cake for the first time, I think.
Mrs. and Mr.
Hair and Mr. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean.
Mr. and Mrs. Cake, so to say.
And of course, Applejack is very shy, so he can shake her head.
Every time. Shake her head to stay awake. And then the cake couple leave. And they start to bake.
Yeah.
So Pinkie Pie is asking Applejack for ingredients.
Yeah. And we can say that like this, the ingredients is not what you want to eat. Maybe
No.
chips. That's okay. And soda, yeah,
Soda.
you can drink soda.
Yeah, she said baking soda, but she only heard soda. Because she is so tired, so she can't hear. And she said flour.
Yeah.
And she misheard it for a cup of sour. So she takes some lemons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And now she said something, but she thinks it is herbs.
Yeah. Wheat germs is yeast in Swedish.
Yeah.
So she misheard wheat germs for earthworms.
Yeah.
So that's not so good.
No.
It doesn't. They look tasty on the outside, but no.
Yeah. And I just don't want to eat them.
Not the cupcakes.
Not the
Trust me.
cupcake. Yeah. Not the cupcake.
Yeah.
And now everybody have go to the hospital
Yeah, because they're sick.
because of them eating the cupcakes.
Exactly.
And we can see everybody have a green face.
A little bit. I'm
Okay?
not gonna say that.
No.
No.
We can say that Spike have a very, very different taste.
Yeah, he likes the cupcakes. I don't know why.
He's a dragon, you know?
Yeah, they eat everything. I don't know. She just okay. Now we're back at the ranch, and Applejack just bucked a tree, and then fell asleep right after, and got an apple into her head, so she woke up again. And now Twilight is speaking with Applejack again. Well, she's hanging upside down in a harness.
Yeah, she's gonna empty the carriage.
Yeah.
And of course, she's so tired. She flipped the cake too much, so she's up and down now.
And she fell asleep upside down.
Yeah. And now she tried to come back to her feet.
Yeah.
It sounds very, very.
And now she's bucking a tree again.
But the tree is dead.
Yeah. So she's really tired. Tree. Dead tree. Yeah.
I know that.
She's
Yeah.
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 Now she's being stubborn again.
Yeah. And Uncle said no.
Yeah.
And now she's going to go to Fluttershy and help her
She
count
doesn't
the bunny.
She doesn't want to help. Stubborn as a mule. No offense. Like they take that joke very much.
Yeah, I was
very often.
Very often.
Stubborn as a mule, and then they put in the sound effect, and then the no offense, and then they switch the camera to a mule who was some magically standing beside her.
Yeah. And now Applejack and Fiona.
It's gonna help Fluttershy.
Yeah. And of course Fluttershy is always cute.
Yeah. And with the bunnies, you gotta be careful and quiet.
Yeah.
But Applejack she's so tired, so she doesn't care about that. Beep. So she's just, damn, how do you get out of this? Up to it.
And the bunny runs away.
Yeah. Come on, Winona.
And she's hunting them.
It's not like cows. I mean, my God, you gotta be careful. You gotta be tender with those creatures.
But not Fiona or
No.
Applejack.
No.
You're running, and of course the bunny be so scared they panic.
Yeah. And when they panic, it's only one thing.
Yeah. Stampede!
Yeah, another stampede. With,
Rainbow Dash.
strangely enough, exactly same size of cloud.
Yeah.
But it's only bunnies.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
the
kinda
bunny
strange
is
for
very many.
Yeah.
There's many of them.
After the bunnies stampede through the town, every pony is laying
on the ground.
On the
and
ground.
Say, horror, horror.
The horror. The horror. It was awful. Horrible disaster. Nothing is touched. Nothing is destroyed. Except the flowers.
Yeah, except the flowers.
Because bunnies eat flowers and stuff.
And now she pointed on the rabbit. Bunny, I mean. Sorry, my fault.
Oops, my bad.
And now
Twilight had
I'm
enough.
very irritated.
Yeah.
Angry, irritated.
Yeah. Irritated.
You know, she looks like when she's angry.
So she gets up to Applejack here now and says, enough is
With
enough.
her.
Enough
Flirta.
is enough.
Yeah, enough is enough. We need
Yeah.
help. And she buck last tree and say, I did it.
How is the
But-
entire fame
But
farm
there is
all on my
something
own?
he forget.
So Big Macintosh comes and reminds her that she only done half the orchard.
Yeah.
And then she freaking passes out. Ah. And when she wakes up to Twilight's freaking face,
Yeah.
she says, "You need help."
She tell her that she is always there for anybody, but she need to take help. And now she said he need help,
Yeah.
and Twilight don't
She
don't
does-
accept that.
She doesn't believe it. I don't accept no for an answer. What? Say what?
Say, what? And now all her friends help her.
Everyone.
And Twilight write a letter to Princess.
Princess.
That what he had learned on friendship this time.
Yes, exactly.
That it can be very hard to accept help.
Exactly. And now, after they've all helped and they're almost finished, they have a
And they are
little.
coming out with a table and some apple drink.
I think it's apple cider because it
No.
looks like that in a bottle, but it could be apple juice.
Yeah, apple juice, I think.
Apple juice.
I don't think this is apple cider.
No, let me see.
I think it's apple juice.
We're
And now
gonna box some
Spike come
apples.
And Spike come and have the
Yeah,
cake.
yeah, right. Spike comes with the cupcakes.
Yeah. And Pinkie Pie say, ew, I throw it away. And everybody, ew.
He found them in the trash.
And now you're hunting them with the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
was,
that was Applebuck
episode,
season.
Applebuck season, yeah.
Yes,
4 in season 1.
exactly.
And yeah, there was nearly that we have to talk to. So today we shall do. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Like to read.
To read?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That was forever ago.
No. War Riders is back. So
Oh my
now
God.
he's gonna.
Oh my god, it was
Take-
forever.
But he will do that after the pause.
Yes, I'm just gonna put in a. I didn't have time before because we were gonna. put it in. So,
that we always play.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down here.
Yeah, because
I didn't have time to put it in before we started, so because I wanted to get out online to you guys as quickly as possible, you who are
Yeah.
listening.
yeah.
But now I put it in the queue here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna load it up, and we're gonna have a quick break. And when we're back, we're gonna hunt down a fanfiction.
Yeah.
Start to read it.
Yeah. And I can say like this, my friend here is very, 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 very long after me when they come to fanfiction.
Jay, I have fallen behind, but you know a lot of work and stuff and podcast stuff and something like that.
I have time.
Something in the dark side.
I have time. yeah, that don't this word that you don't
I hit the no, we're wrong.
that you don't have time because I know that you have time.
Yeah, sure, I have time, but my memory isn't the best. Were we gonna have a break? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna have a break
Yeah.
now.
But to all of you listeners
Yeah.
out there,
Here come.
wait for it.
Wait,
Wait for it.
You're boring. I want it now.
Here comes, wait for it, Manifestation
Station.
with Archie.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Wait for it. Dairy.
Legendary.
Manifestation.
Legendary. I just don't know what went wrong.
Manifestation with Archie.
Drive it now.
Let me drive. Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
We are back. We're gonna jump to a Flash
Oh my god. Stop.
romantic.
Flash of Romance.
A romance, yeah.
And it's a story with...
It's a story that Flash Sentry meet for the first time Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight Sparkle.
And
It's only one chapter. Okay.
chapter.
So we're not going to do the whole chapter, I think.
No.
Nope.
We're just gonna do one chapter.
Yes. Just going to see this. Some pictures from Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas, yeah.
And you.
Yeah.
Jonas and you.
And Jonas.
And you. And Jonas.
No.
And you.
No. But it's only one chapter, and now we go back to the reader. You just want to drink some glass of water.
Teeny tiny glass of water.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. It was very good, the tea. You know that Mike take it up?
It's not a bad cigarette. Okay.
Yeah, and now we will start.
Yes.
And just don't forget that we can chat with you
Exactly.
live.
Here on Spreaker. If you're listening live.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can reach us on Twitter.
Yeah. Or Facebook.
Exactly. And the links to that are in our profile here on Spreaker.
Yeah. Start. Here come.
Start your engines.
No. Here come the story of a flash of romance.
Exactly. By the famous, or I don't know if he's
The
famous,
famous writer that we know, Blue Cat Cinema.
Yay!
Yay. And we're begging you, I'm sorry that we have not write your story for a while.
Exactly. But now, here goes nothing.
Yeah, start.
I haven't read this one, so
No.
this is gonna be... Can be a bit jumpy at points, but bear with.
Read just what is the...
A Flash of Romance. Princess Twilight Sparkle. Sorry. It's a good start there. Good start.
Restart it.
Yeah. Princess Twilight Sparkle was on her way to the Crystal Empire's castle. Princess Cadence had requested that she perform translations for some books the Crystal Ponies had recently discovered. They were written in ancient Marabic. That's a good one.
Yeah.
A language that few ponies knew even existed, let alone could understand. Twilight was one of the few who fulfilled both requirements. Knowing this, Cadence had sent her a letter, and Twilight, not wanting to let her sister-in-law and former foal-sitter down, had agreed to help. Alas, due to circumstances beyond her control, Twilight was making the journey alone. All her friends were busy with important work of their own. Rarity had a large dress order to fill. Rainbow Dash had important weather work to catch up on. Applebuck had extensive Applebuck to do. Pinkie Pie was planning a party for Pound and Pumpkin Cake's first birthday, and Fluttershy was tending to a sick bear. Spike had wanted to come, but Twilight had insisted that he stay behind and look after the library. Cadence was there to meet her at the castle. "Hi, Twilight," she smiled, hugging her. "I'm so glad you can make it." "For you, anything," Twilight smiled. "Hey, where's Shining?" "Oh, he's out putting the Royal Guard's new recruits through their paces," Cadence smiled. "Now the books are in the royal study, and your guard is ready." "Guard?" Twilight asked. "Well, these are very old, very valuable books," Cadence said. An unscrupulous pony could make millions stealing them and selling them off to private collectors. "And who is this guard exactly?" Twilight asked, not liking the smirk that had suddenly appeared on Cadence's face. "Guard!" Cadence called. "Our guest has arrived." Twilight goggled as none other than Flash Sentry entered the room. Sorry. Oh, hello again, Princess, he bowed respectfully. Princess Cadence didn't tell me you were the expert she'd called. Didn't she? Twilight cast a fake smile, Cadence, who smiled back. How interesting. Would you please excuse us for a moment? Of course, Flash nodded, leaving the room. Okay, what's going on? Twilight rounded on Cadence. Why, nothing, Cadence said innocently. I just thought Flash needed experience, and you'd be better off with some pony you knew. Yeah, right, Twilight snorted. Okay, fine, Cadence chuckled. I was thinking a little time together would help you to connect. Cadence, I do not have a crush on him, Twilight said hotly. Oh my god, my mouse is weird here. I'm just gonna scroll down. Bear with. Where was I? There. Cadence, I do not have a crush on him, Twilight said hotly. Oh, please, Cadence smirked. You can't fool the Princess of Love. I know you, Twilight, and I know what ponies are like when they're in love. I'm not in love, Twilight insisted. The more things change, the more they stay the same, Cadence chuckled. When you were a filly, you weren't willing to make friends, and now you're not willing to try some romance. Let's think about this for a second, Twilight suggested. Even if I did have a crush on Flash Sentry, which I'm not saying I do, what would I say to him? Hi, we don't really know each other, but I went to a dance with a version of you from another world, so hey, what do you say we go out sometime? He'll think I'm crazy. Maybe, maybe not, Cadence shrugged, but who says you have to tell him? Just try some old-fashioned conversation to break the ice. At that moment, Twilight was glad none of her friends had come. They would have teased her relentlessly over this. Casting a glare at Cadence as she left the room, she turned into the corridor without looking and bumped into Flash. Whoops! Flash chuckled. It's happening again. Weird, huh? Yeah, weird, Twilight mumbled. Just looking at Flash with his kind eyes and warm smile brought the heat to her face. The young alicorn being painfully aware that her lavender cheeks had turned pink. Shall we? After you, Princess, Flash offered. Thank you. Twilight started walking, and please, call me Twilight. Will do, Flash smiled again. Oh, great, Twilight thought, as her face flushed again. I think it's supposed to be blushed, but never mind. Why does he have to keep doing that? They made their way to the royal study, where the books were piled up, waiting to be translated. Okay, Twilight activated her magic, levitating the first book over to her. Time to get to work. Opening the book, Twilight scanned the markings fervently, writing their translations into a nearby scroll. That stuff looks really hard, Flash chipped in. It is, Twilight said nervously, as Flash leaned in dangerously close. Took me forever to learn. Wow, you must be really smart, Flash noted. I guess I am, Twilight admitted bashfully, one hoof toying with her mane. I hope I'm not overstepping my mark on anything, Flash said apologetically. It's just, for a princess, I find you really easy to talk to. I'm not sure why. That's okay, Twilight smiled awkwardly. I don't mind. Would you mind if I took off my helmet? Flash asked. I know it's regulation, but it really does a number on my mane. By all means, Twilight said. Flash removed his helmet and flipped out his mane. Ah, that's better, he smiled, running a hoof through the blue fur. Oh my god.
Why did you do that so fast?
Because I don't know. I just don't know what went wrong. My scroll's weird. Yeah. Here, Twilight felt herself go weak in the knees. All four of them. Thankfully, she was able to regain her composure before Flash noticed. In her haste to return to her work, she accidentally knocked the scroll off the table. Here, let me get that for you, Flash offered. No, I've got it. Twilight reached down. Their hooves touched just above the scroll. Aww. In response, they looked at each other, their eyes meeting. For a moment, they stayed like that, before turning away, both blushing. I really should be getting back to work now, Twilight mumbled. Yes, of course, Flash said bashfully. Yes, of course. Oh, I would have said it. Twilight. It was longer. Yeah. Twilight put her all into translating the Marabic writings. trying desperately to keep her mind off the handsome guard's pony mere inches away from her. There, she smiled. That's the first book translated. Wow, already? Flash said appreciatively. They must really make them smart over in... Where are you from again? I was originally from Canada, but now I live in Ponyville, Twilight declared, uneasy at having to take part in another conversation. Ponyville, huh? Flash mused. I've never been there, but I have a cousin who lives there. He tells me it's a pretty nice place. Yes, I live in the library there, Twilight added. A library? Flash asked. Big surprise. Very funny, Twilight chuckled. So what about you? Not much to tell, really. Flash shrugged. I grew up on the outskirts of Canterlot for as long as I could remember. I've been working to become a Royal Guards pony. It was the happiest day of my life when I got this armor. It looks good on you. Twilight realized what she just said. I mean, good as in impressive, not good as in hunky. Why did I just say that? Say what? Flash said kindly. I didn't hear anything. Twilight, blushing again, smiled. You have a lovely smile, Flash beamed. I mean, I didn't hear anything, Twilight echoed. You know, I heard there was some kind of trouble when you last visited, Flash said, quickly changing the subject. Some pony took your crown and you went somewhere. That's what the other gods say. Well, it's the truth, Twilight nodded. I followed the thief through an enchanted mirror to another world, a world where every pony, myself included, were these two-legged, short-muscled things. Whoa, freaky, Flash I don't know how to pronounce it. Grimaced at the thought. Then what happened? Well, I found out that my crown was being used as a prize in a contest, Twilight recalled. My only chance to get it back was to win. Fortunately, I found some friends to help me, namely the counterparts of my Ponyville friends and another. Who? Flash asked. Twilight thought for a moment. Should I tell him the truth? She considered. It worked in the mirror world, didn't it? Taking a deep breath, Twinkle asked Flash a question. Twilight, I think so. Twilight asked Flash.
Question.
Answered Flash's question, should it be? Yeah?
I think so.
A very sweet and kind guy, she declared. His name was Flash Sentry. Me? Flash gasped. He helped me so much, Twilight remembered fondly. In fact, I even had a little crush on him. You did? Flash gaped. Wait, does that mean you... Kind of, Twilight shrugged. What do you mean, kind of? Flash asked, perplexed. Because I don't know if those feelings are really for you or if I'm just transferring them from what I felt for the other you, Twilight blurted out. It's just so confusing. It sure is, Flash scratched his head. Coincidence, I'm scratching my neck. Shout out, scratching neck people, yeah. Look, Flash, you're a very sweet guy, but I think I'd be the best for us to keep our relationship strictly professional, Twilight sighed. It'll be a lot less complicated that way. I understand, Flash bowed his head. I think I'll go patrol the corridor for a while. You know, make sure no pony's trying to sneak in. Flash dejectedly left the room. Once he left, Twilight leaned onto the table, morosely burying her face in her hoofs. She only came out of her stupor when she heard her name being called. Twilight? Cadence asked. What's wrong? I told Flash the truth, Twilight told her. The whole truth? I thought it might clear the air between us. But it just made things worse. In fact, scratch that. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, Twilight, Cadence sighed. Love isn't about thinking, it's about feeling. Look at me and your brother. I didn't agree to marry Shining because I thought it was the right thing to do, because I felt it was. But Cadence, Twilight protested. You shouldn't deny your feelings, Twilight, Cadence declared. Sometimes you need to listen to your heart, not your head. Tell Flash how you really feel about him. But the translations, Twilight said feebly. Can't wait, Cadence interjected. Now go get him. Swallowing hard, Twilight went into the corridor where Flash was patrolling. Or rather, standing around listlessly. Flash, she called. Twilight, Flash looked. I didn't mean what I said back there, Twilight admitted, about our relationship being professional. I mean, Look, the truth is, I have some pretty strong feelings for you. And by you, I mean the you right in front of me. The kind and handsome pony in the armor. Really? Flash blushed. Well, as long as we're being truthful, I've been kind of taken with you since the moment we first met. You have? Twilight asked. Yes, I have, Flash smiled. But I didn't think it would be proper to just come out and say that to a princess. Well, a friend once told me love isn't about thinking, it's about feeling, Twilight chuckled. Good advice, Flash grinned. The two ponies stood there for a moment, smiling nervously. So, what now? Flash asked. Is there some sort of protocol for something like this? I don't think so, Twilight shrugged. All the same, I'd prefer if we took things slowly. I've never really dated before. That's okay, Flash said. Neither have I. Really? Twilight asked. She would have bet money that a handsome stallion like him would have had plenty of male friends. Like I said before, becoming a royal guard took up a lot of my time, Flash reminded her. So what do you say we grab some lunch? It's almost noon and I know this great diner nearby. Excuse me? Twilight's stomach growled. Lunch would be nice, Twilight said, embarrassed. Flash's stomach started rumbling too. Guess it's unanimous. Flash chuckled. Shall we? Twilight asked. After you, Flash offered. As the two ponies walked down the corridor, Cadence peeked her head around the door to the royal study. Way to go, Twilight, she whispered. I just thought of something, Flash mused. Maybe it isn't coincidence you being into the other me than the pony me. Maybe it's more like fate. Then again, that does sound a little crazy, huh? Not as much as you'd think, Twilight smiled. In fact, it wouldn't be the first time fates intervened. Shortly after they left, Shining Armor returned to the castle, having given the trainees their lunch break. Welcome back, my love, Cadence kissed him. Good to be back, Shining smiled. Hey, where's Twily? I figured she'd be here by now. Oh, she's here, Cadence confirmed. She's just out on a lunch date with one of the guards at the moment. Oh, okay, Shining nodded. It took a moment for his brain to process those words. Wait, my little sister, what? Say what?
It's what?
The end.
Yeah, then.
We did the whole story.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to do those. But we did the whole story. Yeah, that was a flash of romance.
Yeah, and if you want to read it in your own tact, and your own voice.
Or by yourself, silently in the head.
Yeah, we will link it out.
We will put it after this live transmission.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this on demand, there will be a link down in the description.
Exactly.
If you're listening to this on YouTube, please go back to Spreaker, and you can see a link in the description. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to put out a link on both YouTube and Spreaker.
And Twitter.
No, we just got put out in the description.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
No problem.
My bad.
You're welcome. No, that's
Oh, no.
kidding.
But
I just got to put out a little thing here first.
Yeah.
It was good. When Shining
Smile.
said here, good to be back. I said, I'll be back. Let me drive. Yeah.
But now, when you heard that story, I will say to my friend here, follow the story.
No, doesn't need to. No, that. Yeah. No.
No. And now, we're going down there. Now you have this. You go to this.
Yes.
And follow. Story. Say.
Exactly.
Every time you read a new story, you must go and do that.
Perfect.
If you don't do that,
you
will not remember what you have read.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. And now we have 3 minutes left on this podcast.
Gimme. Gimme. Mine! But that was... Yeah.
And now, my friend, we're gonna play something. I don't know why.
I was gonna say that I think I'm gonna start read again thanks to this. Because I've been after so much story.
Yeah.
I'm behind so much stories here. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're behind very much.
I'm just gonna see how many stories I'm behind.
Oh.
Just to be sure.
You are very much behind, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Let's see here. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
No.
1, 2, 3 stories behind. 3 whole stories. And this...
But you must say the...
Oh my god. Okay. 29... Yeah. Okay.
The chapel.
37 chapters behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
And you know what I am?
No.
I am the first summer love.
Chapter 1.
No. 8.
Chapter 8.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I read it last night.
I got some catching up to do.
Yes, you have, because on Sunday, I mean, the new chapter.
Oh my god. I gotta catch up now.
You have a little bit to read, yeah?
Yeah.
But now there are only 1.5 minutes left.
We're gonna play a little time.
Yeah, and
when we have about 1 minute left, we're gonna play a song. So we can play like this. Bye. No. No, but it was nice of you people who listened. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, and we are very thankful that you will listen to us.
Yes.
Even that.
Exactly.
Because now we have done this in 44 weeks.
Exactly.
And we have we are very happy that we can do that. Of course, we hope everybody out there has a good day and I hope also that you know that no cooling.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. No problem. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah. See you later.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.